Hey everybody, this is Fragger here with special guest BioRay, and we're going to hear talking about XCOM Enemy Unknown.
The reimagining of the original!
It is,
Thank God it finally came out.
and one of the reasons why I brought you along is you've played the original.
I have played the original.
And you played some of the other games in the series as well, just like I have, like most old-school self-respecting PC gamers have.
Well, it was classified for the longest time as one of the best PC games of all time ever.
And also one of the hardest.
Well, that would be like more Terror from the Deep. That's the second one.
Yes, Terror of the Deep is ridiculously hard, but we're talking way too much about the old game.
Oh, okay.
This game is fantastic. It's really, really good. We have a great strategy game on the 360.
And the controls actually work really well.
It's a really good strategy game. The only other really good strategy game that we got in the 360 was Halo Wars. And that's more your traditional RTS base building type, whereas this is an awesome turn-based strategy game, and it's so good.
Yeah, it brings you back more towards the old days. It's bringing console and PC together in perfect harmony.
Yes, well, we hope so. But for those of you who do not know the story of XCOM, pretty much what it boils down to is, aliens invade, the government's like, holy shit, there's aliens. So they make a group to fight these aliens, and you take over as the commander of this group. And then the game just expands into this giant amount of strategy you have to do, ranging from the battle strategy, which is, pretty much moving pieces on a board to shoot aliens, and base building, resource management, just tons of stuff that you get to do throughout this game.
Basically chess with guns.
Lots of guns, and explosions, decapitations, and just insanity.
And lasers.
Lots of lasers, lots of pew-pews. But, this is, and it's also a long game. This, like, a regular playthrough may clock you in at over 20 hours. And, also the other thing that's awesome, yet kind of difficult for making guides and stuff, the game is completely random.
Yeah, all terrain is randomly generated on each mission. Even if you gotta reload save, it just randomly generates the terrain again. It's awesome.
The levels are not procedurally generated, but there's a wide selection that the game picks from for each of the different mission types. You'll very rarely see the same level twice on multiple playthroughs once you're past the tutorial.
And it kind of sucks that if you fuck up, you gotta do the whole thing again, because you can't use any strategy you used the last time.
Yeah, because the aliens will act differently. Roles will be the same, though, pretty much. But all the actions are completely different, so you gotta be very careful with how you play this game. But that's enough talking about it in the vague awesomeness sense. Let's dig into some of these achievements.
I love achievements.
Well, most of the list is just your regular progressive stuff. Actually, does a really good job of constantly giving you achievements, but we're going to be talking about some of the weird ones that exist in here, the ones you have to do specific things in order to get. Like, as a scalpel, which is getting an excellent rating in every performance category on a terror mission.
So, in terms of, like, Western to Japanese-ness, how hard is it to get an excellent?
An excellent means that you can't lose anybody. You have to kill every alien, and you can't lose a single civilian in a terror mission. So you have to do it perfect.
Oh, good, because that sounds easy.
And with most of these terror missions, you got to move fast, because the aliens will start killing off people in the first round. So you have to try to start spotting all the aliens within the first round or two, or they're going to start killing off civilians. So you got to move quickly on that one.
So I hope you got some long movement speeds for that.
Then after that, we got Flight of the Valkyries, which is to win a mission with an all-female squad.
Needs more profits.
Exactly. The biggest problem that I bumped into is that a lot of my female XCOM soldiers kept dying at the beginning. Don't know why. The aliens kept targeting them and murdering their faces off. So stuff like that.
Well, we all know aliens are only into anal probing, so we females aren't that useful to them.
Whoa, whoa. Let's move on to Lone Wolf, which is to clear a UFO crash site with one soldier on classic or impossible difficulty. Have fun with that one.
Yeah, one I will never ever accomplish.
For those of you who don't, UFO crash site missions aren't exactly easy. That's pretty much you got an alien that crashed and you have to clear out the UFO. And on those difficulties, it's even harder because Classic and Impossible, the difference between those two and Easy and Normal is on Easy and Normal, the aliens don't patrol that much, whereas Classic and Impossible, they wander when it's not their turn.
Is there New Game Plus in this?
Uh-huh.
Good. So at least you can have upgraded guys on lower difficulty enemies.
You're probably going to want to do this on your first UFO crash before they get ridiculous.
Yeah, good times.
And now, one that makes me very happy, the singular multiplayer achievement, which is to win a multiplayer match.
Yay! Very few multiplayer achievements.
Very few. There's one.
There's one. Is it available in private matches, though?
Yes, you just have to play a multiplayer match. That's it. Just gotta play and win.
Ooh, boosting. I mean,
Exactly.
I will totally do this legitimately.
And now we're getting to the really difficult achievements. First one, Ain't No Cavalry Comin, which is to have a soldier survive every mission in a full game. Now, this means that it has to survive from the tutorial all the way to the end of the game. Can't be in the medical bay too long to the point where you're not going to be able to do a mission with him. Now, for those of you who want to make this easier for yourself, slight little mini spoiler here, if you turn the tutorial off, you may have more people to play with throughout the game. Keep that in mind.
Winky face.
P. And once again, here's another one that tells you how many playthroughs of this game you're going to have to do, which is to win a game from each of the 5 starting locations.
So, good luck with that. So that's, what, about 20 hours per playthrough? So 100 hours?
People are saying, give or take, this game takes between 80 and 100 hours.
Awesome.
And now we have the difficulty achievements, which is, beat the game, classic, impossible, and then the Badge of Honor achievement. Holy shit. No Looking Back, which is worth a very awesomely awesome 100 gamer score, which is to beat the game in Iron Man mode on classic or impossible difficulty.
Do you at least get a unibeam?
No.
Damn it.
Iron Man mode? Jesus Christ. For those of you who do not know what that is, Iron Man mode in XCOM means that there's only one save, you cannot manually save, and that's the start of every single turn.
So fuck up and you're screwed.
Pretty much. I don't remember how often it saves, but it saves, it's either every turn or every single turn that you make and the enemy makes. So it's not just like the individual turn that happens, it saves. So there's a lot of saving that goes on, but it's only one file.
Basically every move you make is canon.
Pretty much. You're stuck with that move you just made. So XCOM. This is a toughie.
Still a fantastic game.
It's very good.
It's still back to its roots very much in this reimagining, I guess.
Yes, and if nothing else, there's some really great achievements, and they're very difficult, and it's a lot of fun. So hope you guys go out there and enjoy the ever-loving shit out of it. See you guys later.
Still better than Terror from the Deep.